Ladies and gentlemen, the session of this honorable body is about to commence. Everybody will please rise.
As elected Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer, this second special session is now called to order. Roll call, Mr. Secretary.
The honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlunsod, Honorable Kathleen C. Briones, Honorable Mark Aris Pilwansing, Honorable Mara Concepcion Hernandez Veloso, Honorable Aris Manuel D. Mendoza, Honorable Joel D. Pua, Honorable Raul A. Monte Alto, Honorable Pasita S. Liviste, Honorable Yunilo A. Katipon, Honorable Donato Linatok, Honorable Nonato Armonfero, Honorable Paulino V. Querubin, and the Honorable Presiding Officer, Honorable Eric B. Africa.
Do we have a quorum?
We have a quorum.
May we request the Honorable ABC President Paulino Querubin to lead our invocation.
Let us bow our heads and put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. O Diyos na makapangyarihan sa lahat, kami po ay nahingi sa inyo ng kapatawaran at panguunawa sa lahat ng aming pagkukulang na nagawa sa aming kapwa at sa inyong mga aral na dala sa sanlibutan. Sana bigyan mo po kami ng lakas at tamang kaisipan upang magampanan ang aming mga tungkulin sa aming mga nasasakupan. Salamat po, Panginoon, sa lahat ng biyaya na aming tinatanggap sa pang-araw-araw. Amen.
May we likewise request the Honorable Querubin to lead the singing of the national anthem.
Ilagay po natin ang ating kanang kamay sa ating kaliwang dibdib at sabay-sabay nating awitin ang lupang hinirang. Yang magilid, lupang hilangan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, luya ka ng magiting, sa manluluto, luya ka nasisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit ang bigay. May paglaang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang silap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilingit. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may magdidilim. Nung pananaw ng ating pagsinsip, ay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya ng may mga akit, ang namatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Reading of the minutes of the preceding session and approval of the same, the Honorable Hernandez Veloso is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Considering that we all have copies of the minutes of the previous sessions, I move that we dispense reading and the same be considered as approved.
Any second to the motion? Seconded by the Honorable Querubin and Linatok. Discussion of... What's the discussion? The Honorable Linatok is recognized.
I just would like to inquire if in the January 11 minutes, the resolution for amending the internal rules is included in that minutes, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Mr. Secretary, kindly check the minutes of the January 11, 2016 session if the said question raised by the Honorable Linatok is included in the said minutes.
Mr. Chair, I move for 1 minute recess.
I'm declaring a 1 minute recess. Session resume. The Honorable Linatok is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I am clarified that the resolution amending the internal rules of procedure shall be dealt later during the business for the day. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Committee report. The Honorable Puwa is recognized. Paano to?
Committee report on House 2016-002. Mr. Chair, provided all the City Council have a copy of the committee report, I move that we dispense the reading of the committee report.
Any second to the motion? Seconded discussion? Objection. I'm declaring a 1-minute recess. Session resume. The Honorable Puwa is recognized. Any discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion duly seconded is hereby approved. Next committee report.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the committee report.
Committee report na? Any second for adoption? Seconded discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion duly seconded is hereby approved. The Honorable Linatok is recognized.
Mr. Chair, the Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriations, to where the unsolicited proposal of the Alloy MTD for the rehabilitation and construction of new City Hall and the current City Hall building was referred. I am submitting for this report the subject matter, Mr. Presiding Officer. May I request the good secretary to read the
I'm not declaring a 1-minute recess. Session resume. The Honorable Linatok is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I am submitting on the floor the committee report of the Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation regarding the letter of the City Administrator, Attorney Leo S. Latido, by authority of the City Mayor, addressed to the Honorable Members of the Sangguniang Panlunsod through the City Vice Mayor for the passage of resolution granting authority to Honorable City Mayor Maynardo A. Sabili to negotiate and accept the unsolicited proposal for the funding and redevelopment of the existing City Hall complex submitted by Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, as well as the authority to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the new City Government Center and Business Hub. May I request, Mr. Chair, for the good secretary to read the rest of the committee report?
Mr. Secretary.
Committee report submitted by Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation. Letter of the City Administrator, Attorney Leo S. Latido, by authority of the City Mayor, addressed to the Honorable Members of the SP through the City Vice Mayor for the passage of a resolution granting authority to Honorable City Mayor Maynardo A. Sabili to negotiate and accept the unsolicited proposal for the funding and redevelopment of the existing City Hall complex submitted by Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, as well as authority to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub. Findings. Referred to this committee was the letter request of the City Administrator by authority of the City Mayor, addressed to the Honorable Members of the SP through the City Vice Mayor, Honorable Eric B. Africa, for the passage of a resolution granting authority to Honorable City Mayor Maynardo A. Sabili to negotiate and accept the unsolicited proposal for the funding and redevelopment of the existing City Hall complex submitted by Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, as well as authority to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub. The President of Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, Engineer Isaac David, in his letter to the City Mayor, Honorable Maynardo Isabili, made an unsolicited proposal for the redevelopment of the existing City Hall complex into a mixed use of executive offices and commercial and event facility to be referred to as New Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub. To be able to know more about the said unsolicited proposal, this committee conducted a public hearing last January 14, 2016, attended by representatives from Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, various national and city government offices, barangay chairpersons, schools, business and religious sector. The following documents are available for reference. Number 1, letter of Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated to the City Mayor. 2, letter of the City Mayor to Alloy MTD. 3, unsolicited proposal of Alloy MTD and a draft joint venture agreement for the development of the new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub. Recommendation. After evaluation of the said proposal, this committee recommends the passage of a resolution granting authority to Honorable City Mayor Maynardo Isabili to negotiate and accept the attached unsolicited proposal for the funding and redevelopment of the existing City Hall complex submitted by Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, as well as authority to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub, subject to ratification pursuant to Public-Private Partnership or PP Code of the City. Respectfully submitted, Honorable Donato Olinatok, Chairman, Honorable Kathleen Cibriones, Member, and Honorable Donato Armonfero, all signed the committee report except Honorable Briones.
She will sign. Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the committee report.
Any second? Any second? Wala po. Seconded by the Honorable Puwa and Monfero. Discussion. The Honorable Katipon is recognized.
So, yun ano ho yung MTD Philippines? MTD Inc. Philippines? So, yun ho yung ka-joint venture ng city government.
Sila po yung nagbigay ng unsolicited proposal.
Unsolicited proposal. Kasi in budget 2016, meron ho tayong inaprubahan na nasa mandatory obligation na interest ng 500 million for 2016 ng new City Hall building. So, ano ho mangyayari
Mr. Chair,
doon?
correction po. Wala po tayong inaprubahan sa mandatory obligation na 500.
No, interest of 500 million in...
wala po tayong inaprubahan, Mr. Chair.
Declaring A1 matrices, Mr. Secretary, kindly provide copy po ng ating 2016 budget. Session na resume. The Honorable Katipon is recognized.
So, for the record, AIP, sa AIP nakalagay na propose of 500 million.
Yes,
na
Mr. Chair.
Sa new City Hall building, yun in-loan sa AIP at saka another 300 million for the hospital ng Lipa na nakapropose sa
Mr. Chair, not
annual
actually,
investment plan.
It was just included in the annual investment plan, but that it is not automatic na magiging loan. It is just included for future purposes ng pag-i-implement kung meron mang gagawing phase 2 ng Ospital ng Lipa or ng pagtatayo ng bagong City Hall ng Lipa, Mr. Chair.
So dito, a solicited proposal ang binibigay nating authority sa mayor para sa isang City Hall building na ito ay joint venture sa isang foreign country o
Alloy
local?
MTD Philippines, Mr. Chair. We cannot have a joint venture with a foreign investor unless otherwise they have a Filipino
So
counterpart.
doon sa mga committee hearing nyo, anong naging anong advantageous to the city, the propose of the MTD, Alloy MTD development of the new city hall?
Mr. Chair, ayon po sa ating private partnership, public-private partnership code of the city, ang pakikipag-joint venture po dapat ng isang lungsod o ng isang LGU, number one, ay makakapag-generate ng mas dagdag na trabaho para sa mga constituents. And at no cost to the city government. Ito pong ating hinihiling na mangyari sa joint venture agreement ng New Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub. So this will generate funds. This will generate funds for the welfare of the city. Na magkakaroon po tayo ng advanced development na kung saan ay hindi gumagastos ng pondo ng syudad. Kundi, kaya po joint venture dahil meron tayong asset na lupa, halimbawa po, o kaya itong ating building, na kung saan ay siyang magiging equity ng lungsod ng Lipa. Na ito naman ay if-fund nitong nagbigay po ng unsolicited proposal, Mr. Chair.
So doon sa unsolicited proposal, more or less, mga magkano ang tingin nyo na estimate cost na kanilang the joint venture?
Although wala pa po sa atin yung pag-aaproba ng kontrata, but nevertheless, they have presented a 1.7 billion pesos na investment po dito sa lungsod ng Lipa. And to their presentation, ito po ang pinakamaliit nilang investment sa buong mundo, na kung saan ay meron silang mga existing joint venture agreements sa buong mundo. And ito pong government center, ang isa na po na ongoing na po ay sa Nueva Ecija. Sa Palayan, Nueva Ecija.
So doon sa Palaya City, ano hong benefits sa mangyayari mangyayari do sa investor?
So yung gitna po ng Palayan, basically yung
Yes, maliit na bayan ang Palaya City
Palayan. So sa
Nueva
gitna
Ecija.
po ng Palayan ay parang tumindig ang isang syudad na ngayon po siya ay sa kanilang statement during the committee ay yung spaces or slots for rentable spaces ay kulang na po sa demand. So yun po. So which means it will generate taxes, it will generate more jobs for the people of the
So investment to 1.7 billion, na ulit ho niya, ito lang ang gagamitin nila in front of City Hall?
Kasama na po yung rehabilitation ng ating ngayon ay City Hall.
So tapos mag-additional building.
Tapos additional building po.
8-story na commercial.
May, yun nga po, ang nakalagay po dito ay Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub.
So wala hong area na requirement sila na maliit ho lang kasi ito. Kung tutusin.
So kung ano ho yung available natin na area, yun ang kanilang ginawan po ng proposal, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The Honorable Mendoza is recognized.
Magandang umaga ho sa ating presiding officer, sa ating mga kasama. Hapon pala. Magandang hapon ho. Oo, una-una ho'y gusto ko muna sanang makapagtanong sa ating pong proponent. Ano ho itong MTD na ito? Or itong Alloy, ano pangalan? Alloy LTD. MTD. Ito ga po ay nakaregister po sa ating SEC. Meron na ho ba silang company profile na ipinakita dito sa atin? Para naman ho makita natin ang kanilang kumpanya.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Simula pa po nung unang ito ay mapalagay sa Business for the Day, nakalagay na po lahat ang attachment, nakasubmit na po lahat ng attachment po sa ating secretariat at ito po ay nasa ating computer din, lahat po ng attachments po ng Alloy MTD, which is a multinational company. Nasabi ko nga po, itong kanilang investment sa lungsod ng Lipa ay isa sa pinakamaliit na investment po nila dito sa Pilipinas. Sa buong mundo po ay billion po ang kanilang investment. So sila din po ay recognized ng national. They have SEC registration and all other accreditation and registrations needed of a multinational company, Mr. Chair.
Meron tayo nito sa computer. Itong ano ng attachment na sinasabi ni Consalva. Oo. Nasa laptop. Ano ito? Yung profile. Ano ito?
I-assist niya lang muna, i-assist niya muna.
So andito nga ho sa atin, binigyan lang po kasi ako ng hard copy para ho makita natin. So kailan ho na-establish itong kumpanya ho ito? Para naman ho for record purposes.
Mr. Chair, ito po ay diniscuss po namin during the public hearing. So hindi na po napalagay dito. It is all on record naman po sa ating secretariat, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Secretary, Mr. Presiding Officer, can we have a copy of the minutes of the said committee hearing?
Mr. Secretary, do you have the copy of the minutes of the said committee hearing?
So that's the committee hearing and the public hearing, or is it the same? Yes. So the letter was sent to the office of the mayor or office of the Sangguniang. Yung nakalagay po ditong attachment, I think it's addressed to the office of the city mayor, and this was dated December 15, 2015. The response of the city mayor was dated December 21, 2015. And today is January 22, 2016. So, halos isang buwan pa lang ho nung ma-receive ang letter, ang unsolicited proposal ng atin pong Lipa City Hall and Business Hub. So doon po kaya sa isang buwan at isang araw na ang pinag-uusapan ay 1.7 billion pesos, ay napag-aralan na po ba ng mabuti ng atin pong administrasyon ito pong proposal na ginagawa po at ipapasa niyo po ngayong araw na ito?
Mr. Chair, hindi pa po. Kaya po kailangan mabigyan natin ng authority ang City Mayor to enter into a joint venture agreement and for the City Mayor to negotiate and accept the attached unsolicited advice or unsolicited proposal, ay nakalagay po doon yung schedule of activities to be undertaken. Magtatayo pa po dyan ng committee kasama po ng kasabay ng ating PPP code. Kung kaya nga po, kung hindi ito maipasa yung resolution ng authorizing the city mayor, we cannot start the entire study of the project. Kaya po ito ay subject to ratification under our PPP code of the city, Mr. Chair.
So, ang pina-aprobahan po ay ulitin po lamang natin. Ang pina-aprobahan po ngayon ay ang resolution to negotiate and accept the unsolicited proposal. Yun po ang una.
As well as the authority to enter
Yun po
into
ang
a
pangalawa.
joint venture.
Ang pangalawa po ay authority to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub. Pag yan po ba'y inaprubahan, hindi ho ba ibig sabihin ay aprobado na ang joint venture agreement at sigurado na sila ang makikipagkontrata dahil meron na hong joint venture agreement na andiyan naman po ang atin pong kasama na si Conselho Raul Monte Alto na sanay po na pumapasok sa joint venture agreement. Pag ang joint venture agreement ho ba ay inaprubahan, hindi ba ho ibig sabihin ay pinapasok mo na ang kontrata?
Mr. Chair, very clear in the recommendation that we will authorize the city mayor to enter. We are not approving yet the joint venture agreement. It is very clear in the committee report, Mr. Chair.
Opo. Pero ang nakalagay po sa title ay authority na to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the newly passed City Government Center. So, kung ito po ay
Mr. Chair,
babasahin po natin,
subject to ratification.
Yes, alam naman po natin na subject to ratification. Pero meron na rin ho ba naman tayo dito na hindi ni-ratify? So, ang ibig sabihin ho niyan ay pag pinayagan ho natin, kahit hindi pa ho napapag-aralan, na katulad po ng binanggit ho ninyo kanina, na inisa-isa ko ho ang timeline nung dumating ng December 15 ang sulat, December 21 ay sumagot ang ating ang mayor, at ngayon po ay 1 buwan at 1 araw pa lamang ang nakakaraan. 1.7 billion na proyekto ay pinapasok na po kaagad bago ho pag-aralan.
Kaya po, Mr. Chair, noong January 14, nagpatawag na po tayo ng public hearing upang ito ay maipresenta at makasulisit na rin tayo ng initial na mga comments and suggestions. So doon po, nakita na namin pahapyaw ang joint venture agreement at pahapyaw din ay nagpahayag na tayo ng ating mga proposals. Dangan nga lamang po ay hindi pa siya dapat totoong pag-usapan sapagkat hindi pa po approval, hindi pa ho ratification ng joint venture agreement. Pinapayagan lamang po natin na makipag-joint venture agreement, but it does not mean, tandaan po natin, entering does not mean approving, Mr. Chair.
Hindi po ibig sabihin ng authority to enter into a joint venture agreement ay hindi pa ho approval ayon?
Hindi pa ho yun approval ng
yung
joint venture agreement, Mr. Chair.
Yung po ay ifa-finalize lamang po ang joint venture agreement para ho ipasa sa ratification. Pero ito ho ay binibigyan nyo na ho ng otoridad na magawa na ninyo itong pinaplano na City Hall. Pero bago ho tayo bumalik diyan, yung sinasabi ho ninyong pahapyaw kanina na kayo'y nagpatawag ng committee hearing para malaman pati ang reaksyon ng ating mga kababayan, para malaman kung ano ang sentimento tungkol dito. Doon sa pahapyaw ho na sinasabi nyo, gaano nagaho kadami ang umattend noon. Alam ko ho, ang batas ay walang sinasabi kung gaano kadami ang kailangan umattend sa committee hearing. Pero ito gaho ay naka-1% man lamang, naka-100 tao ho, naka-1,000 tao, para naman ho malaman natin kung sino po ang mga pumapayag ho na magkameron na naman ng panibagong City Hall na papasukin ng 1.7 billion na proyekto ay hindi nga lamang po natatapos, hindi pa nga lamang po tapos na ang minuto, ay sana naman po maipaliwanag din natin on the record kasi wala naman po sa record sa ating pong session ngayon kung sino-sino po ang mga umattend doon at kung ilan po ang tao na pumayag po doon sa sinasabi po ninyo.
Actually, Mr. Chair, the public hearing is not a requirement, but we deemed to call a public hearing in order to accommodate various national and city government offices, barangay chairpersons, schools, business, and religious sector in order to create an avenue where there is a democratic voice being heard in the city of Lipa. Dapat po sana dito'y committee hearing lamang. Ano po? Pero dinagdagan na po natin para mas ma-involve na po ang mas maraming sektor ng ating lungsod. At ito po ay on record, meron naman po yung record ang ating secretariat. Kung gusto nyo pong kalkalin, nandyan lang po yan. Hindi po natin yan pinapakalman, hindi po natin yan itinatago. At ito nga po ay authority lamang. Hindi po mangyayari yung sinasabi nyo na pag-aralan ng lungsod ng Lipa pag-aralan ng administrasyon ni Mayor Maynard Sabili itong joint venture agreement na ito ng mas masusi, mas detalyado at mas magiging kapakipakinabang sa lungsod ng Lipa kung hindi magkakaroon ng authority ang ating city mayor to negotiate and to enter into a joint venture agreement, Mr. Chair.
Ang ibig sabihin po ay hindi ho kayang pag-aralan?
Because this is unsolicited advice, Mr. Chair. Unsolicited proposal.
Opo. So, syempre ho, pag nagbigay ng unsolicited proposal, ay palagay ko na may nandyan na rin po ang mga attachments. Kasi hindi naman po maaari na basta-basta na rin nga lamang papasok nang hindi naman ho nakikita. At ito nga ho ang nangyari. Sa loob ho ng isang buwan, ay meron na ho kagad na rekomendasyon. At ang sinasabi nga po ninyo,
Mr. Chair,
na
nagtatrabaho lamang po tayo.
Hindi po requirement. Ano po yon?
Nagtatrabaho po tayo bilang chairman ng Committee on Finance, kaya po sa loob ng isang buwan at isang araw ay nakapagkaroon tayo ng rekomendasyon na ganito, Mr. Chair.
So, napag-aralan nyo na po lahat ang mga bagay-bagay?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair, sapagkat kailangan nga po natin ng authority in order to study further. Ito pong unsolicited proposal, Mr. Chair.
So, ang ibig nga ho ninyong sabihin, dahil po napakasipag ng ating komitiba, ng ating pong finance, ay masusi na ho natin napag-aralan.
Sabi ko nga po, Mr. Chair, hindi po natin ito masusing pinag-aralan. Kasi Mr. Chair, if I may, kasi ay paulit-ulit po, sinasabi ko na nga po, na hindi pa natin ito masusing pinag-aralan. Kailangan po ng authority para ito'y masusi nating mapag-aralan, Mr. Chair. Kasi wala ho tayong authority, hindi ho tayo makakapagbuo ng committee para makapag-aralan ang unsolicited proposal na to. Mas lalo hong masasabi natin na walang pakikinabangan kung ang mag-aaral lamang nito ay walang authority. Saan pupunta yung pag-aaralan kung wala kang authority, Mr. Chair?
Pero, papaano naman ho nangyari yun na meron hong mga ipinadala na ditong papeles? Hindi napag-aralan. Sabi mo nga, hindi masusing napag-aralan. Kung kailan pa rin lamang ipapasok yung joint venture agreement na pipirmahan na, saka pa lamang pag-aaralan. Kaya ho paulit-ulit ho ang aking tanong ay para maisip po natin na 31 araw o 32 araw lamang ang nakakaraan nung ipadala ho ang sulat na ito. Pero ang sinasabi po ninyo ay kailangan pirmahan na kaagad, kailangan ipasa na kaagad para mapag-aralan.
Yes,
Ganun
Mr.
ho ba
Chair.
ang kailangan dito sa ating lungsod? Kailangan ho pumasok muna tayo sa isang agreement bago mapag-aralan? Nandyan po si Consel Raul. Tanungin ho natin kung ang kanilang pag-aaral na ginagawa sa kanyang mga joint venture ay pagkatapos na magpirmahan o bago magpirmahan.
Mr. Chair, this is under the private-public partnership. So, well taken po yung lahat ng sinabi ni Consejal Bibong. Salamat po.
Yes, Mr. Presiding Officer. Gusto ko lamang pong liwanagin, pero binibigyan din po natin ng pagkakataon ang atin pong isang kasama na masagot po kung kanyang mamarapatin.
Honorable Monte Alto is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, malinaw naman po na inilagay dito sa unsolicited proposal na ito po ay ipinapasok dahil ito po ay kinakailangang mapag-aralan ng ating lungsod. Yung pong JB agreement. Hindi po tatakbo yung JB agreement kung hindi po inaprubahan yung unsolicited proposal. So kailangan po ng bayan na mapag-aralan ito sapagkat hindi sila makakabuo ng selection committee, hindi sila makakapag-top ng iba pang requirements nang wala yung approval noong unsolicited proposal. Yun pong JB agreement, dadaan po ulit yan. Napag-aralan, aaralin natin, ipapasok sa atin, i-hearing natin, so doon po tayo papasok. Yung mga ating question, yung ating agam-agam, doon po natin ipapasok sa hearing kapag pina-aproba na yung nabuo nilang JB agreement. And one thing for sure, Mr. Chairman, ito pong JB agreement na ito ay minamanifest ko dito na hindi ako sasama dito sa usaping ito, hindi ako sasama kung ito po ay may cost sa ating gobyerno. Sinasabi ko lagi, maganda ito kung ito'y at no cost to the city government. Nakita ko po yung plano. World class. Talaga pong napakaganda. May park.
Para Makati.
Yun pong, mas maganda pa po sa Makati. Definitely, mas maganda pa sa Makati. At ito po'y world class at makaka-attract ng maraming investor dito sa lungsod ng Lipa. Kung makikita po natin yung cost na yon, hindi po natin kayang ipagawa yon sa ating budget na kung saan ay atin pong itinutulong. Ang ating budget inilalagay natin sa direct services, sa ating scholarship, sa ating pong ospital ng Lipa, ating doon inilalagay. Hindi na po tayo makakapagpatayo ng ganong kalaking, kagandang building kung hindi po tayo matutulungan. In fact, noong pong public hearing, akin din pong sinabi sa MTD Alloy na kung saan sila po ay gumagawa ng mga unsolicited proposal. Ang sabi ko po sa kanila, baka naman po pwede na kayo'y mag-submit pa rin sa amin ng unsolicited proposal na kung saan magkakaroon po ng mga daan na bago, mga skyway dito sa aming lungsod. Sapagkat ang problema naman po namin dito talagang malaki na rin ay ang aming kalye. Sadya pong napakaliit na, ay napakadami pong sasakyan. At sila'y po very willing. Aaralin din daw po nila. So, mabalik po tayo dito sa ating bagong City Hall. Lagi ko pong sinasabi, ito po'y unsolicited proposal lamang para po masimulan ang pag-aaral nito. At kung ito po'y hindi pabor sa ating city government, sa ating lungsod, ako na po ang number 1 ko kontra at sasabihin ko po kung ito'y may cost sa ating city government at hindi at magbabayad pa tayo, ay tayo po hindi sasama dito. Yan lang po, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, napakaganda nga ho ng paliwanag, pero ang akin pong gustong linawin ay kung pinag-aaralan ho muna bago pumasok sa isang joint venture agreement.
Sino pong gusto niyong sumagot?
Yun ho,
Mr.
yung
Chair,
kanina ho, si Consel Raul po.
Mr. Chair, as Chairman,
willing po ba si Consiel Raul na sagutin?
Yes, kasi po mayroon po akong pinupunto po dito. Pahintay-hintay na lamang po.
Malinaw po, siyempre po kung ikay papasok sa JB agreement, hindi ka naman walang kukote na ikaw ay pipirma na hindi mo inaral ang JB agreement. Kaya nga po, yung pong JB agreement na sinasabi natin dito sa ating bagong City Hall, hindi po mabubuo yung JB agreement kung hindi natin aaproban yung unsolicited proposal. At kapag ka po nabuo yung JB agreement na ibibigay nating authority sa ating mayor, ay saka po ipapasok sa atin at titingnan natin maigi, masusi kung ito po'y inaral ng mga tao na itinap ng ating city government, ng selection committee, at doon po natin uusisain, titingnang mabuti ang kanilang mga pinag-aralan kung ito'y advantageous o disadvantageous to the city government. Kaya,
yes po.
Tanong po sa akin ni Consel Bibong, siyempre po, wala pong papasok sa JB agreement nang ito'y hindi inaaral.
Sa 31 o 32 araw po, ay natatapos na ho kagad yung inyong pag-aaral na iyon sa isang property? Yung paggagawa ng plano?
Yun pong sinasabing JB agreement na na ating sinasabi, yun nga po ay gagawin pa, Mr. Chairman. Hindi, para lang po magawa yon, kailangan pong makapagbigay tayo, ma-aproba natin yung unsolicited proposal ng MTD Alloy.
Sige po.
Para po makapagsimula yung JB agreement. And I hope, Mr. Chairman, nasagot ko na yung query sa akin ni Consel Bibong Mendoza.
Si Consel Don Lenato po, baka may gusto pang idagdag. Mr. Presiding Officer, I still have the time to...
the Honorable Mendoza is recognized.
Yes, Mr. Presiding Officer. Sinabi ho nila na ang joint venture ay kailangang pag-aralan, na kailangang masusing pag-aralan bago pumirma. Yun po ang pagkakasabi ni Consel Raul Monte Alto. Ang hinihingi po ngayong araw na ito, ang nakalagay po dito ay negotiate and accept the solicited proposal for the funding and the development of the existing City Hall complex. It was submitted by the Alloy MTD Incorporated. So, pwede na ho natin pag-aralan. Mga kasama, pwede na ho natin pag-aralan ng masusing pag-aaral bago ho natin ipasok ang authority to enter into contract na pipirmahan na ho para naman ho, para doon ho sa kontratong sigurado hong pipirmahan na ho kaagad. Hindi pa ho napapag-aralan ng ayos, pwede hong doon sa authority na lamang to negotiate at to accept yung unsolicited proposal.
Still have the floor. Okay na po
Yun
kayo?
po ang aking binabanggit, Mr. Presiding Officer. Kaya po, hinintay ko po nilang sabihin na hindi pa ho nilang masusing pinag-aaralan. Yung sa JV agreement na sinabi kailangan pag-aralan. Pero dito po sa atin, pwede ho nating pag-aralan sa proposal pa lamang nila nang hindi ho ipapasok agad ang joint venture agreement. Sa 32 araw, 1.7 billion ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Ay tatapusin na kaagad sa 32 araw? Eh hindi pa naman ho natin alam kung ano po ang ipinapasok diyan. Tanungin ho natin bawat isa ang miyembro ng sanggunian kung alam ho itong pinapasok na ito, kung alam ho itong kontratang ito, kung alam ho ang mga mangyayari sa pagkakautang na 1.7 billion.
Mr. Chair, hindi po yun utang.
Ipagpalagay na ho na hindi utang, sabi po ninyo. Pero tingnan ho natin, tanungin ho natin ang ating mga kasama kung knowledgeable sila dito sa programang ipinapasok na ito. Kung ito'y by heart, ay alam ninyo, sasama ako sa inyo. Pero hindi ho kailangan magkapera. Kung sa 1.7 billion, ay ang makikinabang lamang ay ilang tao, ay wag ho tayo sumama. Pero kung yan ay alam ninyo, bawat isa, eh baka pwede akong sumama. Bakit ho kayo napahong? Dahil ho ba hindi ako sumasama ngayon at ako'y kumukontra dito? Si Fiscal Gary Mendoza ho'y aking ama. At ang usapan ho namin ay hindi idadagdag kung siya'y mananalo, ay hindi ho dadagdagan ang utang na lungsod ng Dipa.
Out of the topic na po.
The Honorable Katipon is recognized.
So yun ho ay dalawa ho kasi hindi ho nyo maalis hindi ho natin may alis ho yung kwan. So ito i-revise ko lang ho yung i-recall ho natin yung public market parking building na dati ring dapat i-joint venture or private partnership din yan. At no cost of the city government. Pero ano hong nangyari doon sa no cost of the city government? 300 million ho ang ginugol ho na loan sa Veterans Bank para ipagpatuloy yung parking building. So, ito ay mga proyekto na dumadaan sa Sangguniang Panlungsod at dito naman ho sa Sangguniang Panlungsod, alam ko ho yung demokrasya nito at yung independent at saka ho yung tinatawag nating majority-minority. Pero sa pagkakataong ito ho, baka naman ho pwede nating ma-recall naging successful baga yung 320 million na inutang natin para sa Ospital ng Lipa na 170 million of that, kung makikita ninyo, meron ho tayong binigyan natin ng authority ang mayor to negotiate doon po sa DBP. Pero ano hong nangyari? Sakwan ho natin iniloan sa 170 million sa veterans, hindi ho napapunta sa DBP. Then another project is Sports Academy.
Mr. Chair, tayo po ay...
yes, apo. Gusto ko lang i-connect ho ito
Opo.
na...
Mr. Chair, tayo po kasi nag-conduct ng public hearing. Nag-invite naman po tayo. Ay sana po yung mga ganitong, although hindi natin pinipigilan sa pagkakataong ito, kaya lamang po meron tayong ginagawang committee hearing na doon po talaga natin pinag-uusapan lahat ng mga
Mr. Chairman, connected ho kasi dito sa issue
Comment po from the chair. Yung committee hearing po, hindi po required ang mga members ng Sanggunian na umaten. Kaya nga po yan committee. So kayo po sa committee ang mag-aral at isubmit nyo po sa Sanggunian para talakayin po ng all members. Kasi kung lahat po ng miyembro ng Sanggunian ay a-attend sa committee hearing, wala na pong magagawa ang mga konsihal. Kaya nga po tayo binigyan ng kanya-kanya committee para mabalance po natin at ma-segregate po natin ang trabaho. So, Consel Don, with due respect, okay naman pong magtanong ho si Consel Nilo.
Kasi po, tumatagal na po tayo sa usapan, napupunta po sa ibang topic.
So, hindi ho ito napunta sa ibang topic. Ito yung connection na pinare-recall ko sa inyo na yung, sandali lang, Mr. Chairman, na yun yung public parking building sa record ho, ito naman i-batch noong 20 to 2013 na dapat ito'y partnership din ng private-public. Pero anong nangyari ho, hindi. Ipinustro na rin dahil kailangan at commitment sa tao, napapunta ho ito sa loan, ang sinasabi ko. Yung 170 million na materials at equipment ng Ospital ng Lipa, negotiate ho ito on the record sa DBP. Pero ano ho nangyari? Ini-award ho natin ito sa Veterans Bank. Nawala na ho sa DBP. And another, the Sports Academy, na nakatiwangwang sa 99 million na project na for the record, yun hong COA, may suspension ho doon sa mga department head na nagiging kawaawa naman ang ating mga department head. Ito hong sa subject matter ho natin ito. Ito ho yung authority.
Chair, kindly correct that. Yung pong suspension ng ating mga department heads ay hindi po may kinalaman sa mga loan agreement.
Ay hindi po.
Chair.
Hindi po, sabi ko suspendido ng ombudsman, kundi suspendido ho ng kanilang mga salary dahil doon ho sa tinatawag na COA suspension. Na meron 21 million hinahabol ho dito sa Sports Academy na kung hindi maibalik ng kontraktor, ang magbabalik yung mga signatories na department head doon sa concern na Sports Academy ngayon na almost 21 million ang overprice. So ito ho ang ating pinag-uusapan ito. Baka ito yung pinag-uusapan nating napakagandang proposal. Pagdating ng panahon, hindi rin mangyayari. At doon nga ho kanina kino-question ko sa annual investment plan na 500 million para sa proposed loan ng Lipa City Hall, new building, ay baka doon na naman ho tayo pumunta. Kaya ho, ang sinasabi ko dito, tayo ho itong sanggunian, ito ho tayo lahat temporary dito pansamantala. Yung lamesa mananatili, pero yung makha ng tao ay pabago-bago. Pero pinakamaganda kung aalis ka dito, na may nagawa ka namang kabutihan kahit kaunti sa bayan mo. Yun kung sa tingin ninyo, ay pwede pa natin pag-aralang mabuti pa natin na hindi yung 32 days na sinasabi ni Bibong, ay siguro yung baka sakali na makumbisi ninyo ang ilang kasama natin dito para dito sa proposal na ito, Mr. Chairman.
The Honorable Hernandez Veloso is recognized.
Alam niyo po, sa una ko pong narinig yung proposal na pagkakaroon po ng bagong City Hall, ang una hong pumatak po sa aking isipan, sapagkat nung unang proposal ay sa Bulacnin, ay napakalayo naman po sa magiging sentro po ng ating pong kalakalan. Magiging inaccessible po sa mga tao at medyo unfair na po yata sa aming mga taga-South District na lalo pa pong lalayo sa North District ang ating pong City Hall. Kaya po noon pa lamang pong unang marinig ko na po ang pagtatayo ng plano ng City Hall ay talaga ako po yung naging allergic na. Subalit ito pong bagong proposal na ito, it appears that this will be put up dito rin po sa center din po ng City Hall natin. Same location. Sa tunay po, ang una ko pong naisip naman nung marinig ko po iyon, ito na po yata siguro yung hinihingi ko pong kasagutan dun sa matagal ko na hong pangarap na magkaroon ho rin ng elevator dito po sa ating pong City Hall. Dahil yung ating mga persons with disability, ang ating mga senior citizen, kung talaga naman makikita ninyong aakyat po dito sa ating pong third floor, ay talagang kaawa-awa naman ho at binubuhat ho ang kanilang wheelchair. Kaya nga po nung ating pong second term, tayo po ay nagpa-budget ng 1.5 million para lamang po sana mag-construct ng temporary po na elevator dito po sa atin sa City Hall. Subalit, hindi rin naman po siya na-implementa. Hindi rin po siya nagasta ng ayon po dito sa ating plano. Kaya ngayon po, sinasabi po, dito daw po sa bagong magiging City Hall, this will be state-of-the-art, this will be something that will conform to international standards. I would like to give the Honorable Mayor and the Executive the benefit of doubt. Pero ano po yung sinasabi natin na kolatilya na maaari po nating dagdagan siguro yung security para hindi ito maging isang loan. Ito po sanang nais ko naman nung i-propose sa ating pong komitiba kung kayo po ipapayag. At kung kayo po ipapayag po dito, ay makakampante din po ako kung ito po inyong papayagan na magkaroon ng mga kondisyon. Una po sana, the authority shall not include the power to enter into into any loan, credit, mortgage, or any agreement that will create indebtedness, liability, or any financial obligation on the part of the city. Also, it shall not extend to the power to secure loans and advances against security of real estate or any acceptable assets of the city. And finally po, doon po sa portion po ng may nakalagay po na subject to ratification, paki-insert na lamang po ng word na "and" para po ito po ay mag-read na subject to ratification and pursuant to PPP Code of the City, at pakidagdagan na rin po ng "and on any other pertinent laws of the Philippines." Kung kayo po ay magiging amenable dito, ay ako po ay magiging kampante to also join ito pong ating pong sinasabi na ito na authority.
Any second to the amendment proposed by seconded? Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved. Discussion? Further discussion? The Honorable Luan Singh is recognized. Si Makmak muna.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. May konti pong katanungan po sa ating proponent. Sige po, tutuloy ko. Are we aware po sa ating revised implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act number 6957?
Ano po yun, Mr. Chair? Hindi ko po alam yun.
An act authorizing the financing, construction, operation, and maintenance of infrastructure projects by the private sector and for other purposes as amended by RA number 7718.
Ang alam ko po meron tayong guiding principle na sinusunod ay yung ating PPP Code of the City of Lipa, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Presiding
and
Officer,
pursuant, kagaya po ng sinabi ni Madam Chair ng ating rules, ay subject to all pertinent rules of the land, Mr. Chair. So, any violation of any Republic Act shall deem this authority null and void from the beginning, Mr. Chair.
well, Mr. Chair, this is a national law, sir. Dito po gumaguide rin po ang PPP. So, may konti pong katanungan. Do we have draft contracts?
Meron na pong unsolicited proposal at
Pero may mga kontrata
draft po ng joint venture agreement na nandiyan po sa ating mga computers at saka nasa secretariat po natin.
Okay po.
Lahat po ng kopya ng mga sinasabi po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Mr. Chair, ito po gusto ko lang maliwanagan, maklarify lang po everything. Meron po tayong mga ICC approval, which ito po yung Investment Coordination Committee of the National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA.
Mr. Chair, ito po ay hindi lang po ako in particular dun sa mga...
Yes or no law, Mr. Chair?
Oo. Pero yan po ay, lahat po nito ay magiging kasang-ayon ng lahat ng ahensya ng ating pamahalaan. Na yan po may timeline. Meron po dyan
Yes, Mr.
naka-draw
Chair, I saw the timeline,
Mr.
Mr. Chair, pero wala ho nakikita na dadaan po ng NEDA or any Department of Finance or OCCG, ano yan? OGCC, or OSG, GOCCs, wala po nakita na nakalagay sa timeline po yun. Kaya po, Mr. Chair, tumatayo po ako dito upang tanungin ko kung ito po yung na-review, ito po yung nag-undergo sa Government Corporate Council, sa Office of the Solicitor General, or any entity prescribed by the law in insuances as the Statutory Council of GOCCs and LGUs.
Mr. Chair, noted po lahat yung nabanggit na recommendation.
For the record, Mr. Chair, kaya nais ko lang yes or no lang po kung meron po lahat. Ito po ba na-review or may kopya ho ba? Yes or no lang po?
Kaya nga ho, Mr. Chair, humihingi ng authority para po masimulaan ang lahat po ng sinasabi. Ang lahat po ng requirement ay ma-accomplish natin dahil paano natin masusing pag-aaralan kung walang authority ang city mayor. Kung walang authority ang isang komitiba upang hanapin ang lahat ng hinahanap na hindi pa naman dapat nariritong hawak natin sapagkat ang hinihingi nga po sa atin ay authority para mapag-aralan itong ating unsolicited proposal, Mr. Chair.
Pero Mr. Chair, bago po sabihin, nasa timeline po daw. Pero nung nabasa ko po ang timeline, wala nga po. So kaya nga po natin pinag-aaralan ho ngayon para mas maganda ho natin, ipa-review rin muna ho natin bago natin aprobahan. Hindi po ba, Mr. Chair?
Noted po, Mr. Chair.
Kailangan, Mr. Chair, ipa-review muna ho natin bago aprobahan. So it was noted, Mr. Chair, kailangan muna natin wag muna aprobahan.
If that is the position of the gentleman, Mr. Chair, I am acknowledging his disagreement to this committee report, Mr. Chair.
Sino? The Honorable sino naman po gusto niyong sumagot?
Ay,
The Honorable Mendoza is
sila na
recognized.
po ang bahala. Basta pagka ako'y inatake, bago sa ospital ng ano. Ilang napakinig ko na naman nga po yung masusing pinag-aaralan na kanina ko pa nga po sinasabi. Pero bago ho ako bumalik doon sa masusi pong pag-aaral at sa loob ng 32 dias ay ipapasok na nga po ito. Ano ho? Gusto ko lamang pong marinig, gusto ko lamang pong banggitin sana at magkomento doon sa sinabi po ng ating pong kasama na si Konsehala Concon Hernandez na siya po ay naglagay ng 1.5 million para ho pagawa ng elevator ang lungsod ng Lipa. Ito ho ang City Hall ng Lipa. Ito ho ay isang ordinansa, isang resolusyon. Hindi ko po alam kasi nung termino hong iyon ay hindi po ako nakaupo dito. Sabi ho niya ay nakapaglaan ho siya ng ganyong pondo para doon. Ano ho ang nangyari? Sa 1.5 million lamang na halaga, hindi po natupad yung kanyang ordinansa, yung kanyang resolusyon na para sa PWD. Pero, ikukumpara ho naman natin yung sa hindi pag-iimplementa ng atin pong nakaupong administrasyon. Ikukumpara ho natin yung 1.5 million sa 1.7 billion para lamang po ang ating mga PWD ay atin pong matulungan na magkameron ho. Ay ako'y sasama huli sa inyo ngayon, gawin na ho natin 5 milyon, elevator ho at escalator na rin ang ilagay ho natin dito ho sa ating bagong City Hall. Ano ho? Pero, yun naman po ay nasabi na po ng ating kasama na konsehala. Ang akin nga pong sinasabi, hindi pa ho kayo masaya sa pag-aaproba ng granting authority to negotiate and accept the unsolicited proposal. Yun naman, pwede na ninyong pag-aralan, pwede na hong masusing pag-aralan ang isang kontrata o ang isang proyekto dahil tinanggap na ninyo at inaccept na ninyo ang kanilang ipinopropose. Huwag niyong sabihin na hindi kayo pwedeng magtanong, hindi niyo pwedeng rebisahin ang kanilang mga papel, ang programa. Doon ho sa pagtanggap pa lamang ninyo ng kanilang unsolicited na proposal. Bakit ho kailangan paaprubahan na ninyo ang joint venture agreement na ang sabi nga kanina ni Konsehal Raul ay masusing pinag-aaralan ang joint venture agreement. Dahil ito'y pipirma na sa joint venture agreement at ang sabi ko nga ho sa aking mga kasamang konsehal, kung ito ay ang knowledge ninyo dito sa kontratang ito, ay ayos na at alam ninyo sa inyong mga puso kung ano ang mangyayari dito, ay walang problema. Baka ako'y makumbinsi pa ninyong sumama. Pero tayo meron pa rin mga katanungan. Papaano ho mababawi ng MTD nitong Alloy MTD Philippines ang kanilang investment na 1.7 billion pesos sa loob po ng 3 taon. Palagay ko na ang sabi ko nga kanina, kung ang mga kasama ho nating konsehal dito ay alam ho ang maisasagot dito, ay ako pwede pa hong makumbinsi. Kaya ho baka pwede natin itanong sa ating mga konsehal na kasama ho natin dito sa Sangguniang Panlunsod. Mr. Presiding Officer. Yun ho muna at susundan ko pa uli ng ating pong iba pang katanungan. Sa mga kasama ho nating konsehal.
Meron po bang gustong sumagot sa katanungan ni Konsel Bibong? Kung alam daw po ninyo sa inyong puso at isip.
Diyan lamang po yung nakikita na natin na hindi po masagot.
I reserve my answer.
Katipon is recognized.
Mr. Chair.
Mendoza, Linatok is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I reserve my answer in the ratification of the contract.
Ikaw nga po ang sumagot, Konsehal Nilo. Baka ho pwedeng masasagot ninyo kung paano ho babawiin ang 1.7 billion.
Gano'n ka kalaki yun?
Hindi ko na kayang bilangin.
Ang akin hong opinion din bakit ho natin inilalagay ho yung sitwasyon na gusto ho natin Burgess ho yung lugar alam Makati, pero kita naman ho yung sitwasyon ng Lusod ng Lipa. Doon pala sa basura, wala na tayong magawa sa traffic. Dito pa sa Kwan, magaling ho tayo prangkahan na dito na pag-usapan ho nating mga kasamang konsehal. Nasabi ko nga kanina, statement ko napakaganda. Statement ko, darating ang panahon, aalis tayo rito. Na sana pag-alis natin dito, iniiwan natin sa bayan yung kaunlaran. Dito, PPP, let's say sabihin natin Kwan, lagi itong may may shock absorber din naman kung ito yung Malaysian company o investor ito. Hindi naman sila papayag na malulugi. Negosyante yan. Walang negosyante na papayag na sila yung malugi. Baka ito yung pagdating nitong ating ito, kung ano nang iupak sa ating alok, na kung ano-ano, na hindi na natin kayanin ang Lusod ng Lipa. Isipin nyo, imagine, year 1993, nasunog ang pamilihang bayan ng Lipa. Umutang noon ang Lipa ng 137 million. Anong panahon ngayon? May balansi pang 5 million, 23 years ago. Itong 770 milyong utang natin sa ngayon, saan natin pupulutin yan? Gusto rin naman natin bukas makalwa kung hindi man tayo maging leader. Ako wala na. Tapos na ang aking political career. Hanggang konsyala siguro. Pero kayo, na pwede pang maging leader, maging mayor ng Lusod ng Lipa, paano nyo i-recover ang Lusod ng Lipa kung ito'y puro utang? Yun nga, simpleng traffic. Hindi natin maayos. Empilyado, hindi natin maibigay ang benepisyo na dapat siya empilyado. Napakasimple. Ako ay 21 years na ako sa Lalipa. Ako na may dating gluko. Hoodlum din ako sa konsehong ito. Pero lintik, sinasabi ko, for off the record. Ako yung nagbago. 3 years ako nagbago. Ang gaan ang pakiramdam ko. Simpleng-simple lang
Bakit
pala.
Bakit nagbago?
Ibigay mo yung tunay na paglilingkod sa tao, magiging masaya ka. So ito yung aking sinasabi sa mga kasama kong konsehal, na tingnan din ninyo na baka ito'y ayos tayo dito. Alam ko, unawa ko senador, unawa ko ang partido, ang majority. Pero minsan nga, ako na-touch doon kay Bibong na baka nga sa puso natin, so hindi natin naintindihan ang ating ginagawa. Maring material na bagay yung narinig, masaya tayo, okay, honorable tayo. Pero paano pag-alis natin dito? Paano na tayo? Na ang ating sasabihin sa ating mga kasama ating mga apo, bakit gaho Lusod ng Lipa nagkagayon? Bakit bumagsak ang ekonomiya ng Lusod ng Lipa? Yun nga hong sa Makati na, billion-billion na ho, kita ganun kung maghabulan doon. So ito kung gusto niyo off the record o on the record, accept ko ho kung anong inyong gustong gawin sa sinabi ko ho. Pero ang akin ho sinasabi sa inyo, ito nga ho sa bawat konsehal na narito, ay alam ho natin ang ating pinag-uusapang ito.
Mr. Presiding Officer, pwede na po uli akong kasi yung akin nga pong katanungan kung paano, sana man lang meron tayong idea kung paano babawiin ng Alloy MTD yung kanilang investment ho dito na 1.7. At yun naman po itinanggihan na ngayon ng ating pong kasama na si Konsehal Don Linatok at yan daw sasagutin pa ho sa ratification. Ako'y walang alam kung paano babayadan ng Alloy MTD, kung paano nila kikitain ang kanilang investment dito. Kung hindi ho masasagot ni Konsehal Don, baka may mga kasama pa ho tayo dito na pwedeng sumagot para naman malaman natin. Ano yung aaprubahan natin? Tingnan ho natin kung kaya nating idepensa ng lubusan. Tingnan ho natin kung alam natin kung paano ang proyektong ito, kung paano ang programa. Sa akin pong mga kasama, atin pong pag-isip-isipan, atin pong pag-deny-lilayin ang programa pong ito.
The Honorable Monte Alto is recognized.
Hindi ko po sasagutin yung question.
Ay, hindi rin po, kasi hindi ko alam talagang sagutin yan.
Kasi po, hindi ko po sasagutin ang question ni Honorable Consejal Bibong Mendoza. I will just like to make a manifestation na ito po, ang project pong ito ay isang pagkakataon sa ating gobyerno na pwede pong ito ay maging napakaganda o pangit. Depende po sa pag-aaral na gagawin ng selection committee na bubuuin. Kung sakali po na maipasa ang unsolicited proposal, ay masisimulan na pong aralin ng todo-todo itong proyektong ito, na kung saan yun pong mga itinatanong sa atin ngayon ay masasagot po natin ng lubusan. At maibabato po natin ang tanong doon sa mga kwalipikadong tao na dapat sumagot. Yun pong mga aktuaryal. Sapagkat ito po'y negosyo, totoo po ito, hindi po maaring hindi makabawi. Pero ang sasagot po niyan ay yung mga taong mag-aaral. So ito po'y manifestation na kung sakali po na ang dulot nito ay isang progresong napakaganda sa ating gobyerno at hindi natin pinabayaan ng pagkakataon na ito ay mapag-aralan ng mga tamang tao dahil hindi natin binigyan ng approval ang unsolicited proposal, malaki pong bagay ang nawala sa ating gobyerno. Pero kung ito naman po ay matuloy, kung ito naman po ay hindi ay matuloy at nagkaroon po ng magandang pag-aaral ang unsolicited proposal at ito po ay walang cost sa city government, walang utang, at tayo nagkaroon ng ganitong building na sa panaginip ay hindi natin inakala, tayo po mga Lipenyo ang makikinabang ng ayos dito. So yun po yung manifestation. Huwag na po tayong magpauli-uli. Ang tinatanong lang po naman dito ay papayagan ba nating pag-aralan nila ito dahil bibigyan natin ng authority o hindi. Kung hindi po nila mauumpisahan ito, tayo rin po ang mawawalaan ng pagkakataon na tayo magkaroon ng magandang pagkakataon, magkaroon ng investment dito na walang cost sa city government. It's a manifestation, Mr. Chairman. Salamat po.
Yes, Mr. Presiding
Honorable
Officer.
Mendoza is recognized.
Yes, hindi naman po mawawala kaagad ang pagkakataon. Kayo naman po ay sa nagbigay po ng manifestation na kasama po natin ditong konsehal, hindi naman po kaagad mawawala po ang ating programa o ang inyong ipinapasok na programa. Dahil po, pag-aaralan pa itong proyektong ito. Kanina ho ay sinabi niya rin niya na kailangan ng masusing pag-aaral. Kailangan po na ang pag-aaral bago ho pumirma ng isang joint venture agreement. Sa pagpirma ho ng isang joint venture agreement, ay talaga hong kailangang masusi ang pag-aaral. Pero ako po'y nagtataka kung bakit ho kailangan magpirmahan na kaagad. Ay samantalang pwedeng pag-aralan sa acceptance pa lamang at dun sa pag-negotiate pa ho lamang ng natatanggapin yung sa Alloy MTD. Hindi ko maintindihan kung ano ho kagad ang mawawala doon. Bakit ho natin minamadali na katulad ng pagpapasa ngayon?
Inquiry, Mr. Chair. Point of parliamentary inquiry.
What's the
Sa
point of
ating
order?
pong internal rules, if I'm not mistaken, each councilor is only given 10 minutes to raise everything in every query, Mr. Chair.
I'm declaring a 1-minute recess. Check po natin yung ating internal rules. Session resume. The Honorable Hernandez Veloso is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Considering that we have wide and thorough discussion of this matter and still no agreement has been reached, may I move that we lay this item we lay the motion into the table so that we can discuss after the approval of the committee reports and the referral of the items under business for the day.
Any second? Seconded discussion, objection, hearing none. There's an objection. Those who are in favor of the motion, duly seconded, kindly raise your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those who are not in favor, kindly raise your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. The motion is approved. Business for the day. Meron pa ba committee report? Business for the day, Mr. Secretary. Business for the day.
Number 1.
Mr. Chairman, point of order. Number na lang. So, number and barangay.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations. Committee on Appropriations. Committee on Appropriations. Committee on Appropriations. 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 Appropriations.
13.
Refer to the Committee on Trade and Industry. 13 po ay Committee on Finance, Good Government, and Trade and Industry. Number 14, refer to the Committee on Games and Amusement. Tama ba? Peace and Order.
15.
Committee on Barangay Affairs.
16.
Committee on Barangay Affairs.
17.
Committee on Land Use.
18.
Land Use.
19.
Land Use.
20.
Land Use.
21.
Land Use.
22.
Land Use.
23.
Committee on Good Government. 24. Noted. Resolutions and ordinances for third and final reading. The Honorable Linato. The Honorable Puwa is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance classifying the property of Ms. Leticia Hipolito with an area of 580 square meters from residential to commercial use located in Barangay Marawoy for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
And seconded discussion, objection, the chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance classifying the property of Noel Makasaet with an area of 177 square meters from agricultural to commercial use located in Barangay Pinagtong Ulan for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Lebiste, Briones, Linatok, and Katipon Manfero. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance classifying the property of Flagship Holdings, Inc. with an area of 257 square meters from residential to commercial use located in Barangay Marawoy ba yun? For third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Briones. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, move for the passage of an ordinance classifying the property of Ms. Doris Sanchez with an area of 131 square meters from residential to commercial use located in Barangay San Isidro for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Seconded by the Honorable Monferro and Briones. Discussion, objection, the chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance classifying the property of Mr. Gaudencio Dalangin with an area of 132 square meters from residential to commercial use located in Barangay San Carlos for third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Seconded. Discussion, objection, the chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance classifying the property of Cheryl Bianca Embriones with an area of 505 square meters, portion of their property with an area of 605 square meters located in Barangay Bulacnin from agricultural to residential use for the third and final reading.
12, pare, 12.
Seconded. Discussion, objection, the chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance classifying the property of Cielo Atienza with an area of 216 square meters from residential to commercial use located in Barangay Maraboy for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded. Discussion, objection, the chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading. The Honorable Linatok is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move to consider the items under the business for the day
1 to 12.
regarding the annual budgets of barangays to be considered as urgent and
Any
approved
second
on
for
time,
urgency?
third and final.
Seconded. Discussion, objection, hearing none. The items number 1 to 12 is hereby declared as urgent.
I move, Mr. Chair, that we pass a resolution concurring the approval of the annual budgets of various barangay to mention Antipolo del Norte in the amount of 4,427,935. Barangay Bagong Puok in the amount of
6 million. 6 million.
in the amount of 6,141,983. Barangay Banay-Banay in the amount of 7,317,808 pesos. Barangay Bugtong Napulo, 4,402,713 pesos. Bulaklakan, 1,865,974 pesos. Fernando, 2,491,077 pesos. Barangay Malitlit, 2,300,030 pesos. Barangay Pagulingin West, 1,800,283 pesos. Barangay Pinagtung Ulan, 2,752,647 pesos. Barangay San Salvador, 2,852,905 pesos. Barangay San Lucas, 4,522,342 pesos. And Barangay Sico, 3,530,172 pesos. For third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Joint the motion.
Jointly moved. Any second? Seconded. Discussion, objection. The chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading. The Honorable Briones is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the urgency of item number 13 in our business for the day.
Second.
Discussion, objection. The chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved. Motion.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the passage of a resolution for the extension of the period of renewal of business permit be until January 29, 2016.
I joined the motion, Mr. Chair.
Any discussion, Mr. Jointly move and second. Discussion.
Extension yes, kung yan yung extension ng ating mga business permits na pagbabayad until January 29, baka pwedeng gawin na natin hanggang end of February para naman matulungan natin yung atin hong mga kababayan na a-apply ng permit. So baka ho pwedeng until the end of February na ho, hanggang, I think this is a leap year, so hanggang February 28.
I move for a minute of recess, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Declaring a 1-minute
Okay lang
recess. Session na resume. The Honorable
Sasabihin ko sa mga
Briones
negosyante, pinayagan ninyo.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I would like to again reiterate my motion. I would like to pass a resolution for extension for the period of renewal of business permits be until February 15, 2016 as agreed by all the members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod.
jointly by Consel Don and seconded by the Honorable Monfero, Debiste, Katipon, and Puwa. And second, discussion, objection, hearing none, the motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chairman, I move to adjourn.
Any second, discussion? Meron pa ha. The Honorable Puwa, again na gusto niya ma-adjourn na eh. The Honorable Puwa is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the urgency of item number 17 and 18 and 20 from the business of the day. Alteration lang?
Any second for urgency? 17, 18,
and 20.
And 20 of business for the day.
Second.
Seconded by the Honorable Linatok. Discussion?
None.
Objection? Hearing none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved.
Hindi pa sa akin na yan. Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance for the passage of a resolution for the approval of the alteration plan analysis of Camellia, Lipa Phase 1, located in Barangay Tibig, for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Monfero. Discussion? Objection? The Chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of resolution for the approval of the alteration plan analysis of Camellia, Lipa Heights, located in Barangay Balintawak, for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Lebiste. Discussion? Objection? The Chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance reclassifying the property of Maria Janice Arguelles with an area of 1,162 square meters located from agricultural to residential use and commercial use, located in Barangay Dagatan, Lipa City, for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Lebiste.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Discussion? No. Objection? Hearing none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I move that we consider the adoption of the committee report regarding the authority of the city mayor to enter into agreement and enter into joint venture and negotiate regarding the unsolicited proposal for the new City Hall building and rehabilitation of our existing City Hall building, Mr. Chair.
Before the approval of the motion of adoption of the Honorable Linatok, tatapusin na lang daw ni Sige po. Kasi may motion pa po na lay on the table. So, pagbigyan na po natin tapusin na po natin lahat bago tayo bumalik sa Consel Patmon, meron ka? Wala na? The Honorable Puwa is recognized.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair, with the permission of the Chairman of Committee on Land Use, I'm requesting this August body to urgent this matter, the request of the Mayor of Mayor Sabili, the request of Engineer Andrew Pabay, reclassification of 5,000 square meter.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
And also the request of Mr. Pabay, reclassification of 1,812 square meter.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
So I move that we pass ordinance reclassifying the area of 5,000 square meter of Mr. Pabay for third and final reading, Mr. Chairman.
Any second?
And also,
Seconded by the Honorable Hernandez Veloso and Pua. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading.
and also the application of Mr. Cabay again for 1,812 square meter in Barangay Tibig for third and final reading.
Any second? Jointly moved by the Honorable Linatok and seconded by the Honorable Hernandez Veloso. Discussion and Monfero. Objection. The chair hears none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading. The Honorable Hernandez Veloso is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move that we revoke the earlier amendment to the internal rules allowing for a change in the schedule of the regular session from Tuesday to Monday, or from Monday to Tuesday. Therefore, the regular session of the Sangguniang Panglungsod will revert back to the original schedule.
Any second? Seconded. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none. The motion duly seconded is hereby approved for third and final reading. I'm declaring a 1-minute recess to accommodate the Honorable Kathleen C. Briones and to act as temporary presiding officer.
Session resume. Councilor Don Linatok, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, provided that the City Vice Mayor Eric Africa relinquished his chair to the Honorable Councilor Board Member Kay Briones, may I request, Madam Chair, for a roll call?
Mr. Secretary, roll call, please.
The honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod, Honorable Mark Aris Pilwansing, Honorable Maria Concepcion Hernandez Veloso, Honorable Aris Manuel de Mendoza, Honorable Joel D. Pua, Honorable Raul A. Monte Alto, Honorable Pasites Leviste, Honorable Yonilo Katipon, Honorable Donato Linatok, Honorable Donato Monfero, Honorable Paulino V. Kerubin, Honorable Eric B. Africa, and the Honorable Temporary Presiding Officer, Honorable Kathleen C. Briones.
Mr. Secretary, do we have a quorum?
We have a quorum.
Thank you po.
Madam Chair, I would like to include in the urgent matters this certification I received, which is informing us that the Circle B Entertainment Corporation intends to operate electronic bingo boutique at Building D of Fiesta World Mall Corporation, Barangay Marawoy, Lipa City. Signed by the City Mayor that the office interposes no objection thereto, provided that the Circle 8 Entertainment Corporation shall comply with all the legal requirements as mandated by the law and regulations pertinent to the operations of this electronic bingo boutique and shall apply for, comply, and maintain licenses and permit as required or may be required and imposed by the national government and the city government of Lipa. Signed this was certified by the city mayor way back on October 3, 2014. And the letter of the president, Mr. Damasus C. Wong of Fiesta World Mall, is requesting for the approval of the SUP of this Circle 8 Entertainment Corporation. I move that this matter be considered as urgent, Madam Chair.
There's a motion on the floor by the Honorable Linatok for the urgency of the matter. Are there any second? Duly seconded by Councilor Monfero and Kerubin. Any discussion? Councilor Hernandez Veloso, you're recognized.
May I ask if this motion or if this approval already has undergone, or is this requesting for a special use permit to allow the operation of the said establishment?
Madam Chair, this is requesting for an authority to the City Mayor to grant a special use permit for the Circle 8 Entertainment Corporation to operate the electronic bingo, as it has been also referred to the Committee on Games and Amusement, Madam Chair.
Considering the same, Madam Chair, may I ask if all the requisites that would mandate the giving of the SUP have already been complied with?
Councilor Don.
As certified by the City Mayor on October 3, 2014, the City Mayor interposes no objection because the Circle 8 Entertainment Corporation has complied to all the legal requirements mandated by law and regulations. Madam Chair.
If the same has already complied with all the legal requirements, including those of the requirements of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, then I interpose no objection.
Madam Chair, I reiterate my motion for the urgency of the matter, considering that this has been long been referred to the Committee on Games and Amusement and has authorized by the chairman. I'm sponsoring this urgency, Madam Chair.
Are there any more discussion? Objection? Chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Chair, I move that we pass a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to grant a special use permit to Circle 8 Entertainment Corporation to operate the requested electronic bingo boutique at Fiesta World Mall. For third and final reading, Madam Chair.
There's a motion on the floor by the Honorable Linato for the special...
Provided that all the legal requirements as mandated by law and regulation of the land and by the City of Lipa, especially by the Sangguniang Panlungsod, has been complied, Madam Chair. For third and final reading.
Are there any second? Duly seconded by Councilor Monfero and Querubin. Any discussion? Objection? Chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Madam Chair, I move that we consider the adoption of the committee report that was laid on the table a while ago regarding the unsolicited proposal of the Alloy MTD and the request of the City Mayor to grant authority to to negotiate the said project for the rehabilitation of the old seat of our current City Hall building and for the construction of new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub.
There's a motion on the floor by the Honorable Linato. Are there any second? Duly seconded by Councilor Monte Alto and Monfero, as amended.
As amended, Madam Chair.
And ABC Querubin. Are there any more discussion? Objection? Chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Chair, I move that we pass a resolution granting authority to the Honorable City Mayor Maynard A. Sabili to negotiate and accept the attached unsolicited proposal for the funding and redevelopment of the existing City Hall complex submitted by Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, as well as the authority to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub, subject to ratification pursuant to Public-Private Partnership Code of the City and as with the inclusion of the amendments proposed by the Honorable Councilor Concon Hernandez Veloso.
There's a motion on the floor by the Honorable Linato for the granting of authority to the Honorable City Mayor to negotiate and accept the unsolicited proposal for the funding and redevelopment of the existing City Hall complex submitted by Alloy MTD Philippines Incorporated, as well as authority to enter into a joint venture agreement for the development of the new Lipa City Government Center and Business Hub as amended. Are there any second? Duly seconded by Councilor Monte Alto and Monfero. Are there any discussion? Objection? Chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Chair, I move for the